Hello everyone, I'm Tamias and I'm back with another quest guide. This time I'm doing Plague City, which I think is the first quest in the Plague series in Adune. There's an entire lore series around this plague. So spoiler alert, it's not really a plague, it's you find out anyway. But so that's basically the point today. Well, we're going to find a missing woman in Plague City, which is West Adune. Yeah, so there are a couple items you have to use during this quest. You will need one rope, one bucket of milk, one chocolate dust, one snake grass, and one droll berries. The droll berries and snake grass are special items, which I'll show you how to get very shortly. Just hold on. And for optional stuff, I recommend having some energy efficiencies, like energy potions, like 4 should do. And a way to fast travel to East Adune, where you will start the quest, such as using the Ring of Dueling to Castle's War. You can also use, I think, combat bracelets to Raging Guild, if that's a bit closer. But anyway, so that's basically it for the kind of overview. So let me show you where you get the 2 special items. The snake grass is near the crafting guild. You can use your skills necklace to the crafting guild. You can also use like a Faldor teleport too. But essentially here we are. Snake grass is right here on this peninsula. Faldor, Rimmington crafting guild, just for reference. And there's the crafting guild. So right around here is where you can find some snake grass. These are untradeable. You have to get them inside the game. You can't trade them on GE, unfortunately. So while you're here, I recommend having like 4 or 5 of these, just in case, just in case you have to come back here. There's definitely another quest that requires this for sure. I have no doubt. So just get, while you're here, just get 4 or 5, put it inside a bank, and just keep one out for the quest. So that's where you get this item. And these hobgoblins may attack you if you're lower combat level. I'm sufficiently high at this point, so it should be fine for me. Alright, so that's one item. The next one is the droll berries. You can use your combat bracelet to the Raging Guild. And for reference, here it is. There's Ardune, where we have to be anyway. So you can also use, like I said, the crafting bracelet to the Raging Guild, or also the skills necklace to the fishing guild as well. Both of those work. But this is the Magoober Wood area, which is also right next to Camelot. You can also use a Camelot teleport. Many options for teleportation. Once you're here, head inside this wooden area. You can't go through this front entrance because it's kind of it's a private area. You have to sneak around the backside and enter the fence area. As you can see, there are droll berries. So similarly, these are untradeable, I think. Never mind, I guess not. You probably just collect those because it says G. But if you want to collect these, this is one way to do it. Head inside here, and while you're here, you might as well collect like 4 or 5 of these. Stack up on these, put them inside your bank, and just pull them out when you need to. Just do this in one shot. So I think I already have some spares of both droll berries and snake grass, so I should be good to go for quite some time. So anyway, so that's basically how you would get both of those items. For those who are interested in knowing. So let me just head over to the starting area. Alright, so to start this quest, make sure you have your items that I mentioned in the overview section, the bucket of milk, rope, etc., and also your optional stuff as well, like energy potions. If you're not sure how to get the snake grass or the droll berries, I show you how to do so in the overview session, so please refer to that session previously. So there's only one inventory for this entire quest, which is nice, and it's pretty straightforward as well. So with that in mind, once you have everything, head your way to the starting area, which is in East Adune. You can use the Ring of Dueling to Castle's War, and then head your way all the way north up here along the river. You can also use like Necklace of Passage to the outpost, head over here, You can use like skills necklace to fishing guild, and then the combat bracelet to the raging guild. So many different options. Yeah. So once you're at Isidune, you enter the northwest area here, and then next to the bar, and just a bit north you have a house, and the house belongs to Mr. Edmund. So let's talk to him and start the quest. Edmund. Hello, old man. Sorry, I can't stop to talk. Why? What's wrong, dude? I got to find my daughter. I pray that she is still alive. What's happened to her? Elena's a healer. 3 weeks ago, she managed to cross the wall into Westerdune. No one's allowed to cross the wall in case they spread the plague to our side. So the wall here is supposed to contain those who are infected from crossing this more lush area, which is Isidune. Plague. Not that long ago, Westerdune was hit by a deadly plague. They had the wall built to try to keep it contained. No one is allowed to enter the city now apart from the mourners. They say the plague is a horrible way to go. That's why Elena felt she had to go and help. She said she'd be gone for a few days, but we heard nothing since then. Maybe I can find her. Really, would you? I've been working on a plan to get inside Westerdune, which is the other half of the city, but I'm too old and tired to carry it through. But you, on the other hand, are a fine young lad and should be able to do so yourself. Alright, start the quest. Where should I start? If you're going to the Westerdune, you'll need a protection from the plague. My wife made a special gas mask for Elena with drowberries rubbed into it. They help repel the plague apparently. We need more of it though. Excuse me. Where can I find these strawberries? The only place I know of is Melgruber's Wood, just west of Sears Village. The berries are bright blue, so they're easy to spot. Okay, I'll go and get some. The foresters keep a close eye on it, but there is a back way in, so not as close as they can be. Alright, so make sure you have the area he's mentioning is basically just north of here. This is the McGrubber area. So inside of here is these strawberries. You just have to climb into the back side there, which I show you in the overview session as well. If you need more in-depth tutorial on how to get this item. Alright, so once you have the item, head inside and talk to his wife, who is Elena, if I can find her. There she is. Hello, Edmund asked me to help find your daughter. Yes, he told me. I've begun making your special mask, but I need the strawberries to finish it. Here you go. Give her the berries. Crushes it into a smooth paste using her mighty fist, and then smears it all over the strange mask like a war paint. There we go, all done. While in Westerdune, you must wear this at all times, or you will catch the plague. There you go. I'll make a spare for you in case you lose it. I'll hide it in a cupboard in case the mourners come looking. And so you have your mask now, see? So if you ever lose this or you need another pair, just open her wardrobe, open her cupboard, and then just get yourself another one. So that's how you would get those. While you're here, please take this picture of Elena so we know what she looks like roughly, and then head back to over here and we'll talk to the father, Edmund. Hi Edmund, I've got the mask now. Good stuff. Now for the digging. Beneath us are the Ardune sewers. I've done some research and I reckon you can use them to access the West Ardune. I've tried digging down to them, but the soil is rock hard. You need to pour several buckets of water to soften it up. I reckon 4 buckets should do it. Okay. So let's take the bucket right there and also the spade, because we need both. And then head inside and use the bucket to get ourselves some water from the sink. So like I said, we need to dampen this area 4 times to kind of soften it out. So we're going to actually make a puncture into it. And there we go, the last one. You pour water onto the soil. The soil is now soft to dig into. And so we just proceed to dig. Boom. And then here we are. You dig into the soft soil, suddenly it crumbles away. You fall into the sewers, Edmund follows you down the hole. For a guy who's not doing so well, he's very agile and nimble. Alright, so head over south here and try to open this grill, this barrier. Oh, too secure, can't pull it off alone. Then use a rope on it. Alright, well, tie the rope to the grill, and then now we have a polling system, which requires an assistance. So talk to admin, so you help it, so he can lend his strength. He can lend his strength for us. I've tied the rope to the grill over there. Will you help me out? Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, pull, and there we go. Once you're inside the city, look for a man called Jessic. He's an old friend of the family. Hopefully he can help you out. Alright, thanks, I will. So Jessic clearly did not make it to the safety. But anyway, so now equip your gas mask, and then we will crawl into this mysterious sewer thing. Look at this. We were in excuse me there for a moment. We were in the forbidden side of the city. Okay. Alright, so let me just get a nice screenshot so I can kind of show the video. There we are. Let's do it. Alright, so now once you're here, just go over here. We're gonna talk to Jessic, who is east of us. Jessic. Hello? So he's not wearing a mask, obviously. I don't recognize you. We don't get many newcomers around here. Welcome. The plague, of course. Not many people want to come into a place like this, and few that do normally get stopped by our mourners. So there is a security system in place here by these mourners, who I guess are not infected with the plague. You find all you find here are dead and dying. Even our own king has abandoned us. Your king? Yes, King Tyrus of West Adune. He's the brother of King Lathis, a ruler of the East Adune. So where's the king? Well, the king has always been a bit of an explorer. He led multiple expeditions into an uncharted land to the east, to the west. The plague first started when he came back from one of these expeditions. More than a few suspect that some of his old men caught it out there and brought it back to them. The king didn't care. He just left for another expedition. He hasn't been back since, and he had left the city to wander Bravek. He left the city, excuse me, to the city warden Bravek in charge, but he's no better than the king. Anyway, you clearly didn't come here to talk about the kings, so tell me why you're here. Well, I'm looking for a woman from the East Adune called Elena. East Adunian women are easier to find in East Adune. Not many come to West Adune to live here. Although the name is familiar, what does she look like? So give her the picture or have it inside your inventory. Yes, she came over here to help the plague victims. I think she is staying over with the Renison family. They live in a small timber building at the far north side of this town. I've not seen her for a while. And I would suppose you could do a little errand for me while you're over there with them. I borrowed this book. Can you please return it for me? Okay, not a problem. And there we go. So I guess if you're interested, you can't read the book. It's a book you can open. Anyway, so once you talk to him, head away north, and like I said, this is the house of the Renison. For reference on the minimap, there it is. Grayish outside. Go away, we don't want any. I'm a friend of Jethix. I come to return a book for him. Oh, why didn't you say so? Come in. Okay, because you never asked me. Thanks, I've been missing that. There we are. So now talk to either Ted, the father, or basically Martha, the mother. Doesn't matter. Hi, I hear a woman called Elena is staying here. Yes, she is staying, was staying here, but slightly over a week ago, she was getting ready to go back. However, she never managed to leave. My daughter, Millie, was playing near the west wall, then she saw some shady figures jump out and grabbed her. Millie is upstairs and you want to speak to her. Okay, let's go upstairs. Okay, Millie, let's see what you found. Hello, your parents saw you, say you saw what happened. Sniff. Yes, I was near the southeast corner when I saw Elena walking by. I was about to run to greet her when she was taken by men. They threw a sack over her head and dragged her into a building. Torture, I guess. Which building? It was the boarded up building with no windows in the southeast corner of West Adune. Not many of those, I guess, lying around. Anyway, so once you talk to her, head way down. And we're gonna go to go to the building she mentioned, which is all the way to the other side. This building, pretty much a straight south, all the way to the other corner. The door won't open. You notice a black cross on the door. I stay away from there. If I were you, that black cross means the house has been touched by the plague. House can't get sick. Okay. So say, but I think a kidnapped victim is inside of there. Sounds unlikely. Even kidnappers wouldn't go in there. Even if someone is in there, they'd probably be dead by now. I want to check anyway. You don't have the clearance to go in there. All right. How do I get the clearance? We need to apply. You need to apply to the head mourner, or I suppose Barek, the city warden. I wouldn't get your hopes up though. Okay. Well, I have high hopes. So let's go back to the main plaza area, and the city warden is inside of this north building. This is the biggest one, I guess, in the entire area. So talk to the clerk outside. Hello, welcome to the civic office of West Adune. How can I help you? I need permission to enter a plague house. Rather you than me. Haha, the mourners you normally deal with us though. You should speak to them. The headquarters are right next to the city gates. So now say, this is urgent though. Someone's been kidnapped. I'll see what I can do, I suppose. Mr. Barek, there's a man who really needs to speak to you. I suppose they can come in if they keep it short. So enter inside and talk to Mr. Barek. My head hurts. I'll speak to you another day. This is really important. I can't possibly speak to you with my head spinning like this. I went a bit heavy on the drinking last night. Cursed my herbalist. She made me the best hangover cures. Darn inconvenient of her catching the plague. Do you know what's inside the cures? Asking what the cure is made of. Let me think. So there we are. It gives you a piece of paper, and if you read it, you have instructions for how to make the hangover cure. So use your bucket of milk on a chocolate dust, or vice versa. Then just add in a snake grass. So here, yep, snake grass inside the bucket, and you get yourself a hangover bucket. Let's give it to Barek. Oh, my head still hurts too much to think straight. Try this. You give him the hangover cure. Barek gulps it down, and oh, that's much better. Thanks. That's the clearest my head has been in a month. So what is it about you? What do you need from me? I need to rescue a kidnapped victim called Elena. She's being held in a plague house. I need permission to enter inside. Well, the mourners deal with that sort of thing usually, and then say they will not listen to me. They say I'm not properly equipped to go inside the house, and I don't have a So basically, they don't want to let me in without permission. I've heard of Elena. She has helped us a lot. So let's make sure she's okay. Here's a warrant for you. Okay, thank you, sir. So we have the warrant. So then the only thing I have to do is to enter inside the house. I stay away from there. How are you? Not anymore. Oops. I have a warrant from Barek to enter. This is highly irregular. Please wait. like a loading screen. Please wait. And we sneak inside the house because we know much better than they do. Alright, so once you're here, before you head downstairs, search this west barrel and get yourself a small key. Then enter downstairs. And voila, look at that. Use the key to enter inside this cell and then you talk to Elena. Oops. Hi, you're free to go. Thank you and good night. Your kidnappers don't seem to be right here right now. Thank you. Being kidnapped was so inconvenient. I was on my way back to Isidune with some samples. I want to see if I can diagnose a cure for this plague. Well, you can leave now via the manhole inside the middle of the plaza, which we made through, and go and see your father. I'll make sure he repays you well. Alright, so there he goes off into the abyss back home. Yep. Alright, so the only thing I'd love to do is head back to Edmund. You can just retrace your steps. Head back down the manhole, then climb up the mud hill. Thank you. Edmund, Elena beat you back by minutes. Now I say I give you a reward. What can I give you as a reward, I wonder? Here, take this magic scroll. I have little use for it, but it may help you. So where exactly did he get that from? Alright, so we have completed the quest, cost 1 cross point, mining XP, and a Dune teleport scroll. Now I recommend you go and see Elena. She'll want to thank you herself. She lives in the house opposite of ours. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have saved his daughter, who was kidnapped in the Plague City, Dune, and gotten ourselves a Dune teleport scroll. So if you read this, you will be able to not only teleport to a Dune using the teleport spell, which requires level, I think level 25 or something. Anyway. You can use the teleport spell at 51. You can use the teleport spell and also the teleport tablet. So now both those methods are available to you to travel to Isidune.